Hello, chat. Let me get my headphones on. Feels weird. There we are. How you doing, everybody? Sorry for no streams the past 2 days. Yeah, your good friend had to focus on video production. Yeah, so Hogwarts video almost done. I just gotta put the captions into it, which I'll be doing tomorrow. It's pretty good too. I think everyone's gonna like it. And also 2 more of the emotes I've uploaded are now available to use. 2 of them I think are very good for a game like this. What's up? Bioweapon for some reason didn't require Twitch to look over it, but the other 2 did. Yeah, Luke Goblin and Yasm. I like how they turned out. I've got 4 more emotes that are currently being designed though, so another batch coming soon. Perfect. I know, right? I made that joke so often it ended up getting its own emote. I guess next I gotta there's another joke I've only used once, but I need to use it some more before I can make an emote of it, I think. What's up, game guy? What's up, everybody, in fact? I stopped my porn session for this. I am honored. No, why did you put... I'm joking. You ruined the praise. If I can get someone to just stop whacking it to come watch my stream, that is an achievement. Going to miss watching you and Kate play the Dark Picture games, and Kate moved. Also, are you going to play the new Fatal Frame that comes out tomorrow? Also, I like the new emotes. Oh, like I said, that's still a possibility that we'll be able to play that together. She hasn't moved yet. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to get a hold of her these days. She's so busy with like driving around and all that. So whether we can or not, still up in the air. But the window of opportunity is still there. Well, I'll be playing the new Fatal Frame. I don't know. I haven't really paid any attention to it. The only Fatal Frame I was ever interested in playing was the second one, so I have no idea if I'd want to play the others. How about I watch it, whack it to your stream? Do that too, that's fine. Nice and healthy. Yasm looks like a gasm. Well, it's based off a gasm, but it is Yasm. The new trend that I'm creating. Think of it as an anger gasm. Who's Kate is what the hell I'm wondering. She's another streamer that I sometimes stream games with. Usually like horror games. There's a few multiplayer games here and there. We haven't really got to stream together in a while though. Not since last year. Hey Dartigan, chatting, nice to see you. Hey, hello. Also, Garrus, thank you for the 24 months. Yo, 2 years, let's go. I've kept you for that long. What is it? You need to tell me my secret, because I don't know it. Send out these announcements real quick. Done. Chat, as a heads up, I think the Hogwarts Legacy video now has the record for longest intro send. Based on the word count anyways. It's pretty chunky. I might want to pare it down a little bit before I release the video. Chill voice for doing something else in the background. Is that what it is? Is that all I got going for myself? Am I not entertaining in other ways? My dry humor? Dry. Also, Samurai, the rare moo, congrats. Don't know why no one grabbed it before you. Yeah, more what's the name? Wolong, yeah. More Wolong tonight. What does Wolong mean in Chinese? Does anyone know? I would love for Wolong to just mean Fallen Dynasty. That way the game's title is Fallen Dynasty, Fallen Dynasty. Be a man and keep the whole opening sin? I mean, I probably will. In fact, I had an idea for a line I could add to it to make it a tiny bit longer. Has to do with post-nut clarity, weirdly enough. I don't know, you probably can't guess what that would be used for in a game like Hogwarts Legacy, but I have a pretty good idea for a line involving the term post-nut clarity that I might decide to add in. Looking forward to your Hogwarts Legacy video. It won't be out tomorrow. I gotta add the captions into it, and Rune has to give me the intro, but everything else is finished. Means Crouching Dragon? Really? They ripped off that name for that movie? Wait, is this part of that license? No, it can't be. Also, by the way, something people have been telling me when I've been playing on console recently is that the game's audio sounds somewhat muted. I should probably see if I got like a weird audio setting before I do anything else as well. Sound. Output HDMI device, control audio balance. Well, everything seems normal. This is like some kind of 3D audio setting I can turn off. There's a shitty movie called Manos, The Hands of Fate. Manos is Spanish for hands, so hands... Yeah, I've actually heard of that. I've never watched it, but I've seen people talk about that before. Go back to the home real quick. Zhuge Liang is also known as Wolong, meaning Crouching Dragon, and he was posthumously named the Marquis of Wu. You know what? I appreciate the history lesson, actually. Also, Jim, thank you for 64 months. Happy Tuesday, you wonderful dorks. Hope you're having a good time. Well, I'm basically done with the bulk of my work on your Hogwarts video. So 3D audio settings have been moved to 3D audio. Maybe tabs got from the audio. Okay, 3D audio settings have been moved to the new 3D audio tabs from the audio output tab. Where's that at? Enable 3D. Does that make the audio of the game not sound as muted as you get? Because this shouldn't have been on, this 3D audio stuff. No. It does sound like it changes it somewhat. Hopefully that fixes the issue regardless. All this talk about drag bans, and yet Honey Boo Boo's DUI gets the most... What? What year is it that we're talking about Honey Boo... Wow. I still to this day have no idea who that is, even though I hear the name every once in a while. Also, Fresh, thank you for the 37 months. Money, it is. Thank you. Money for both me and for Twitch. You're a generous soul. Alright. I'm gonna assume that I fixed the problem. It might not work. Microphone status when sharing voice. Okay. Dartigan got famous as a kid for being fat. And yeah, I know that's what I've never seen her though, because I've never been interested. The name alone is repellent to me. Got famous as a kid for being fat and southern. You know what? There was a much better story about someone who got famous for being fat recently, because they got famous for being excessively large on some kind of reality TV show. And then they recently lost all of it and they look completely normal except for the loose skin, which can be removed. And I was like, you know what? You go, dude. Why can't we have better stories like that? MILF Manor is the best trash television show. I'll take your word on it. Also, the screen. Thank you for the Prime sub, man. 64 months. Thank you. Oh, careful. That zither music is weaponized. Could I have also maybe had the same life as Honey Boo Boo had I, leaned into my southern, blood a little bit more and gotten very fat? There's a possibility of that happening. She got sort of famous for also being in child pageant shows that are also trashy. A lot of skeeviness there. A lot of skeeviness out there, Chad. Is skeeviness a word anyone uses anymore? Do I need to excise that from my vocabulary? And it's a bit skeevy. Dartamumu? No. No. Don't sully our good name and our good memes. By the way, for those of you just joining in, there's 2 new emotes you can use. Here, I'll display them. They're 2 good emotes specifically for a game like this, which is rage-inducing and also full of loot. Loot Goblin Urge must be sated. He always wants more. I really like how the Loot Goblin emote turned out. I've got 4 more emotes coming that I think you guys are gonna like, specifically for certain people. I was watching The Last of Us with my dad, and he was like, I thought this was a zombie show. Where the fuck are the cool... Well, that's how it is in entertainment. The story is never about the zombies. They're the backdrop. The story is about the humans. The true enemy. Or something, I think. The darkest of enemies, man. Here, this game is one of the messier Souls-like. It's just Neo. So far, it's actually like a more streamlined Neo. Ow!
Saturation.
That is indeed. Unfortunately, I can tell you right now, I don't have a Wesker mode in the planning. If you were hoping for that one. Man is a true monster. Yeah, that kind of generic shit. I guess it's easier to tell that kind of story than it is like, oh no, zombies are coming at us again. You can only do that so many times, right? But yeah, I have not watched The Last of Us since I don't have HBO. I still need, I kind of like fell off watching TV again in the last few months of the 2022, so I need to get back into it now. Could you even get away with a Wesker emote? Yeah, easily. People have like video game characters emotes all the time. I've got a video game character as emote coming up. Plan on playing the PC port at the end of the month of what, The Last of Us? Oh, that's probably the best way of playing it then. Playing Code Vein, which is anime Dark Souls, I'm aware. You can bathe in a hot spring with waifu anime girls. It's the most anime game I've played. Really? Then can I introduce you to Genshin Impact? And then the game that'll take all of your money? Chat, the first true anime game, the very first one, it's either, Chrono Trigger, or, what's the name of that game that used the art style of the Dragon Ball guy? Shit. Dragon Quest. It's either Dragon Quest or Chrono Trigger. Technically, Dragon Quest came first, but its art style wasn't really, it was only in the book. It didn't really translate into the NES pixels. But whereas, Chrono Trigger's art style was there and present on the Super NES. So I kind of give it to that one. I kind of consider that to be the first true, like, anime game. Speaking of Dragon Ball, what there's, you want to bring up, there's like a new Budokai something Tenkaichi game they can announce, and I guess nerds drop their jaw. I don't know. I've never played them. I've never played a Dragon Ball game. Dragon Ball Budokai 4 was announced. Is that like a fighting game or what? It has to be a fighting game. What else can you make with Dragon Ball? Can we get a Dragon Ball dating sim? You know what? I think a game where you get to cut Goku by dating his wife in front of him would be pretty fun. Because you know that lady's desperate. She's got a lot of pent-up desires because Goku ain't fulfilling any of it. He's either dead or off in space training at the time. It could even be turned into a horror game when you go after Bulma. You have like Vegeta stalking you in the background. I'm a nerd who jaw-dropped the new Budokai thing. Is this some kind of like legendary game amongst like, Dragon Ball fans? You don't think he'd care? He'd just be like, oh, you put up a good fight there, Chi-Chi. He probably wouldn't even know you're having sex. He's like, oh, look at this new martial art. That's probably how she got him to impregnate her. Like, oh, let me teach you new combat techniques, Goku. He still doesn't know what happened. He thinks he karate chopped his wife hard enough, and that's how she had a baby. Goku spends most of his time on Earth. I thought he was like always training with the cat guy. And like off with, him and Vegeta are always in like space training with, for some reason. They gotta get stronger always. What about Jump Force? I never played it. It looked like shit. They do that on Earth most of the time? I'll take your word for it. I don't read it. I just know that from what little of it I saw in the new series is like usually it's like Goku and Vegeta on the Beerus guy cat planet and being trained by the angel guy. Android 18 is most people's first pick. Well, obviously. Why wouldn't you be? I mean, who else would it be? Mm-hmm. Well, I heard a lot of people like that green alien chick that is with Brawly. But then they made her into a thirst trap. Dragon Ball Super's latest arc was downright terrible. That's why manga should come to an end and stay that way and not follow the American trend of keeping something going. No one's really liked what they've done with it. Have you considered revisiting Dark Souls 3 and playing DLCs? No, not really. I played through the entire Souls franchise minus Bloodborne in just like a couple months, and then I spent months on Elden Ring. So if I go play another Souls game besides, I guess, this, it'll be Bloodborne. I understand the DLCs for 3 are very well... Well, I didn't play through the entire Souls. I didn't play 2, obviously. But I understand the DLC for 3 is very well respected. Maybe one day I'll go back and touch it up. But Dart, money. But what about money? Is it making nearly... You mean the new continuations of old classic manga? Are they making nearly as much money as they used to, though? Like, didn't the Dragon Ball anime that was based off the new material get cancelled? Couldn't it be doing that? I mean, Dragon Ball cancelled is like a weird term and term concerning its legacy. If Street Fighter 6 had a story, would you... Doesn't it have a story? I thought it had a story mode. You, like, make your own character, don't you? I mean, 5 had a story mode. So if it has a story mode that I can sit, then I will definitely consider it. Is there an actress you could think of that could play Abby in the Last of Us TV show and fit the bill? You mean someone who's, broad? I don't know. I don't think there's any currently famous actress that would look the part in terms of, like, me smash kind of, I don't know. So I guess I have to find someone. No clue. I'm not really up to date with a lot of current actresses. Dragon Ball Super's ratings weren't what Toei wanted, so they canned it. Yeah, that's why I said that. It got canceled because it wasn't doing as well. Apparently they expect... it probably wasn't doing as well as the original run or something. Keep that in mind. Dragon Ball GT lasted longer than, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that ain't a good feeling, is it? Ronda Rousey to play Abby? I mean, she kind of they kind of need someone a bit younger, Looking like young Scarlett Johansson is taboo in modern Hollywood. Well, I just know the only thing in Hollywood you can't be right now is a redheaded. For some reason, redheaded women, they're like a big nope in Hollywood. I'm not sure why, but people are starting to notice the trend of like classic redheaded women, being excluded from or like new versions of it. It's a bit bizarre. Yeah, Lucky obviously noticed. She's in the industry and is redheaded. I mean, yeah. Alright, so, should we start playing a video game that I'm actually really good at and, everyone's impressed with? I know nothing about Dragon Ball past Z. What's the difference? I don't know either. To be fair, there is no Dragon Ball Z. That was just American marketing. There's just Dragon Ball. Alright, what happened? Oh yeah, we have a new teammate. We have to go do something. Do you have like a teammate for every level in this game? It's starting to feel that way. Also, hopefully the audio sounds proper now and not muted like it was. I did change it up. There was a 3D audio setting that I didn't realize was on my PlayStation. So hopefully it doesn't sound bizarre now. Who said this game was impressing anyone? I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, my god. They finally did it. Finally made the perfect video game for me. I mean, I'm sure Tencent is very happy.
We can get to the secret path from the cliff over there. Please
Just started the game and died on the level 16 tiger demon thing, and I won't let go until I beat it. Oh, that thing. I know. I died a couple times on him. Hey, Kanye. Wait, hold on. Don't be slandering me like that. This is 2023, man. You can't call me Kanye. That's a racial slur at this point.
The rumors of there being demons in the enemy camp.
Like, hey, what have you said about horrible shit have you said? Actually, what has he been... I guess he disappeared, didn't he? Never mind, I don't really care. Any tips? This is my first Souls game. Best tip I can give you for this game, not necessarily Souls games, is be more surgical when you use your attack button. Don't, go ham, even when you feel like you can. You really gotta, time your moves, so... it's something that even I fight with. A lot of times I'll just start mashing that attack button and I won't stop. But you really should do maybe 1 or 2 attacks and wait and see what it's doing so you can not get locked into an animation. So you can either block or dodge. This is the best thing I can tell you. 1 or 2 attacks, then judge your next course of action. I've almost platinum Hogwarts Legacy. Are you proud? Not really, but you know what? You do you.
Hey, another day, another copper. If there's anything you need, let me know.
This is someone you've met before?
I'm a blacksmith. Name's
Are you
Jusha.
getting jealous
My
that
aim's to
no other
become a
woman?
master blacksmith, and so I travel the land, honing my craft. And what business does such a beauty have with a humble smithy like myself?
You certainly talk the talk of a good trader. Although this is a far from ideal place to do business, surely. If you went to where my allies are, you'd likely fare better.
Why, as it happens, I'd been thinking of settling down somewhere a little calmer. Thank you kindly for the offer.
You want
Once
to
I'm
hear the
finished
real
up here,
history
I'll
as
make
to
my
why
way
the
there.
term jaywalking exists? I mean, it's probably just one Google search away,
Hey,
right?
another day, another copper. If there's anything you need, let me
Alright,
know.
what do I got? Maybe we can upgrade my iron sword. Yeah, we can. Rank 2 steel. Ritual Sword of Chaos. Wait, let me see what's better first before I go upgrading anything. Yeah, that isn't as good as I thought. Wizardry spells. Okay, Sword of Chaos. White wooden cudgel, polearm, quing, podar. Bronze dual swords. Unless I have 2 gray clubs, I can sell one of these. Ring pommels. Okay, we'll just upgrade the iron sword then. It would be fun to see you send a Dragon Ball game, but I know if you would basically just be sending Dragon Ball, I mean, that's really all that. That's all it is, right? Pretty much. It's like,
Hey,
oh, let's just
another
retell the
day,
story
another
of the Dragon
copper.
Ball anime.
If there's anything you need, let me know.
Alright, upgrade this for me. It's gonna go up to 186 damage, yeah. Excellent. Did you see that the Ninja Turtles are making another comeback for the 4th time? Yeah, that's actually what I was talking about, redheadeds being, removed from entertainment. Because apparently April has got some changes. To say the least. Just a few slight noticeable changes. Yeah, I might want to turn some of this instead of selling all of it. Pure gall is a precious medicine made from dry bear gallbladder. Disgusting. Probably the most disgusting item I've ever seen in a game because that's a real thing that happens. There's really sad fucking videos and gifs, videos of the process that I've seen posted. It's like, Jesus fuck. Jesus wept. General, don't tell she's gonna be a girl boss, 50% chance. Just enjoying the streamlined loot game and Wolong game so much, I can finally stick with my gear. I mean, it still feels pretty much like Neo to me. Yeah, I need to figure out what I can wear that won't make me too heavy. Alright, that's just too heavy. That's too heavy. That's like almost 20 extra pounds to me. Okay, that's actually slightly better. Well, no. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's better though. But again, too heavy. Also, unquestioning blood. Apparently, whatever you posted, the mod bot thought it was a link, even though I'm sure it wasn't. That happens all the time. Don't worry about it. 99% of the time, it just yell, "Hey, this looks like a link to me." Smash. The big difference is the lack of gear level. I mean, it's got stars next to it, or rank. It still uses this really annoying weight system I don't like, though. Alright. What about regular army, huh? Some of this should be good. Yeah, this one's alright. Even though it looks like shit. But it makes me a little bit heavier, but not too much, so he was trying to sell you a chat bot. Oh, he was. So, never mind, it was a bot, trying to sell a bot. Did I ever play Witcher 3 I never played the DLC, no. I still need to do that at some point. Yeah, we'll put this on for the time being. And what about this? Yellow turban, yellow turban. Those stars are the rarity, so yeah, well, still some of the old DNA, but you don't constantly change gear now. Hopefully not. Alright, I can like break down everything else I don't need, I guess. Don't worry, chat. We'll actually be playing the game at some point then. I promise. Alright, let's see. Shit, wrong ball. Ah, darn. Alright, find, discard. Oh wait, I gotta mark them all first. How do you do that again? Let's go management. I know, I'm just running my inventory game. Jesus Henry Christ, you have no idea what you're missing. It's one of the best stories I've ever experienced in all media. What the fuck are we talking about? It's got... Okay, I understand the Witcher DLC. Very good, but Jesus, I'll get to it eventually. Don't bite my ass off over it. Didn't know that was going to be such a controversial thing. Like, no, I have not played that DLC yet. Swear, one day it's in my future. How do you do the marking again? Play it, you pile of shit. Play my favorite DLC, you piece of fuck. Mass select only works on blacksmith, and you could hold it until you... Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, another day, another copper. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Yeah, there should be like a way of marking it for which ones you want to like do away with. Wolong or Wukong? You mean which one? I'm personally looking forward to Wukong more, just because this game just plays like Neo, and I've already played that 2 times. And hopefully it won't have so much goddamn item inventory management. Just saying. I'm hitting discard. Why? Oh, shit. Oh, well. You know what? I don't even want to deal with it anymore. I want to play the game.
There's something I want to look into. Keep on going. There's something I want to look into. Keep on going. I'll catch up later.
Okay. Okay, let's level up. We need like what, 200 or something? Menus upon the Neo has always had a lot of fucking menus. Alright. Let's see. Fix the equipment weight and the amount of spirit gain when deflecting an attack. I'm not planning to play much wizardry. Affects how easily enemies can detect you and the amount of spirit consumed when deflecting. I think I'll put it into that. I mainly gotta focus on these 3 stats. I want to be chunky. Wait, what am I doing? Just doing that. Hope you don't mind me popping in, but weren't you going to send Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, it's coming out within another day or so. Well, just be patient. It takes a while. It's a big game. But yeah, that's basically I essentially finished up most of the editing work earlier today. All I have left to do is put the captions in there. But yeah, that's coming for you, and I think everyone's gonna like it too. Or at least I hope everyone likes it, because I'm sweating over it. Apologize for the ping, just didn't think you saw since you didn't say anything. I didn't see it, actually. That's probably looking through menus too much. But no, yeah, that's coming. You don't have to worry. When I say I'm sending something, there's only been like once or twice that I've ever had to like send something else after I started sending something else, you know, in his place. And that was mainly due to, you know, unforeseen reasons. What's up? What's up another way? Well, how you doing?
Headquarters. The troops here are the best they've got. These rebels genuinely believe the
Thought it was a
lies
great
spewed
game
by
so far.
Sun
20
Shao
hours in.
and the like.
Hogwarts Legacy, it's pretty good.
And so I expect
Very
they'll fight
excited
to the
for it.
last man.
Like I said, I think I noticed some stuff a lot that, you know, a lot of people missed when they played through it that I will hopefully shed light on. I even gave chat a taste of it earlier when I said I managed to work in the line post-nut clarity into my video. There's a way of describing something in it, and you, well, I was pretty pleased with myself. It's like, damn it, you did it again, Dartigan. You think Legacy is worth the price? Hogwarts Legacy? For a new game, yeah. I mean, if you want to get a new game, that one's a fine choice, I guess. Someone see? Oh, someone did see. Business is good, Dart. First free night I have had in a bit. So you got a day off? Oh, well, congrats, man. You know, that's the thing about a content creator. I rarely have a day off because well, I can choose to give myself a day off, but I rarely ever will. Always gonna be doing something. There's just usually days where I don't do as much work, and that's technically my day off.
But with no reinforcements, we were having trouble thinking of a strategy.
Only one morale. Sucks to be you. Today's my first day off in almost a week. And next week, lucky me, is doing a 6-day week. Oh, that's almost like a vacation then. You know, I haven't talked about this in chat before or on stream. But I might also soonish have another job besides YouTube stuff that I wasn't expecting to have. You know, it's kind of like got sprung on me. That's right, chat. I might have, you know, ooh, what? I mean, I don't know if I want to talk about it right now because it's still not exactly a done deal, but it seems like it is. Crypto? No, it's not crypto related. I already own crypto, so that wouldn't be a new thing. Finally got into the drug trade. Oh yes, I finally decided to give in and start, you know, selling pills. No, it's a legit. If it happens, it'll be a legitimate job. To my OnlyFans, that's not a legitimate job. That's no different from what I currently do, only, you know, more naked. But I guess I can tell you what, I would be a business advisor. Chat, do you believe that shit? I could end up being end up being a company's advisor. You're a business. I guess that is sort of what I'd be doing. Basically, it's also for a company that'd be I will kind of end up owning a well, that's already a done deal that I'll end up owning about 5%. What the fuck did he just do? Nice turtle, you asshole. Starts moving on up on you. Well, yeah, you can't just rely on that YouTube stuff, you know? You gotta change with the times.
I know someone.
So, gonna get one of those fake jobs that pay a fuck ton. So, yeah, I don't think I'd be paying a fuck ton. Like I said, it's literally like a startup. What's up, Minzy? How you doing? But maybe one day, though. Maybe one day if it does very well. Who knows? Considering what the business will be like focusing on, that's a possibility. Okay, I got two options here. Seems like that's the way I gotta go based on the compass. Let's go this way. My loot goblin senses are tingling. Considering how many bridges you have to jump with YouTube and all the dumb new rules, I don't blame you. Well, I didn't go out and like seek this thing. It just kind of like dropped in my lap.
There looks to have been especially fierce fighting here. This is their front
What
line
is
of
that
defense.
fucking thing?
If we're not careful here,
It's like a cancer chicken.
things could turn ugly.
Started my business in September. It amazes me how well it's doing. What's your business? Spot. When are we gonna run into my name guy? Wrong game, man. That's when you'll Sekiro. Where's this thing's head? I can't get a headshot on him. I had it for a second. Alright, let's go down there and kick some ass, I think. You're a financial broker. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can definitely see that doing very well for you. Oh, this is the chicken we could fight earlier, right? And I'm dead. He has very high morale. I'll just get an OnlyFans and make you my manager. I wouldn't know what to do. Maybe try posting feet was probably be my only suggestion. Maybe we gotta get on the gamer girl bathwater market. Yeah, you need an expert to help handle that kind of stuff. No, that was not a good idea to fight that damn chicken. Now I'm all the way back here. Way to go, Dart the manager? No, I would not be a manager. Like, I don't think I'm cut out for that. But Dartigan, you are an expert in how am I an expert in OnlyFans? I'm not even an expert at YouTube. Or Twitch. There's very few things in life I would call myself an expert over. I learned how to cook pizza rolls really good when I was a kid. Does that count? Am I an expert in that? You see, the trick is you don't want to microwave them like everyone else does. You want to actually stick them in an oven with a layer of foil over top of them. Get them nice and crispy on the outside. There's a free secret from me to you, chat, on how to make your pizza rolls taste better. Or cook better, that is. Oven cooked with tinfoil over. You'll be the Derek Zoolander of all social... I have no idea who that is. If you use butter in the tinfoil, it's better. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Never tried that one. Or you could just like smear some butter onto the pizza rolls before you cook them too. Might also work, right? So that bird thing over there is optional. I don't really feel like dealing with it, so fuck that bird. Want to combine the two and use tinfoil? No, 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 no. Unless you want to buy a new microwave. Oh, we got a wizard party down here. Yeah, I made the mistake of putting metal in a microwave once when I was a kid. It was very pretty. I thought, oh, look at this. I found a cheat code in life. And then the microwave busted. Oof, yeah, you know, definitely oof. Weirdly, I kind of did it again later as an adult, but because I kind of forgot about the whole not putting metal into a microwave thing. And I needed to melt some butter, and I just used, like, grabbed, without thinking, like a metal, like, little condiment dish, and put some butter in that and stuck in the microwave. Oh, yeah, whoops. Wait, tinfoil is microwave safe? How, what is this sorcery? How did they do that? Tried making toast in the microwave, ended up burning up into a... Yeah, I've never thought of... That's never even crossed my mind to put toast into a microwave. Ow! Brave man who wasn't even wearing a shirt. Yeah, I wouldn't advise putting your bread in a microwave. I don't think it'd even make good toast. It'd just like dry, give you like a dry, like stalerize your bread. Shit. Alright, we'll kill the sorcerer who's like buffing this guy. Did you know Kanye practiced Chinese torture on himself? I did not. What's... How did you know that, actually? Only reason I did it was because I only had a slow oven to make toast, and was a naive kid and wanted to cook me off. Yeah, I just give you like a dry, like, well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it had toasted. You need like direct heat. Alright, 3 guys down there, archer over here. The math works out. Kill the archer first. place is freaking flooded. There's like enemies everywhere. Big guy, 2 little guys. Until with one of the little guys with an arrow, but then, you know, big guy down there is a problem. Will you still stream when you're doing your new job because you're my... Yes, I have not planned to change that at all. It should not interfere at all. What is this shit I'm watching? It's my live stream, man. You don't have to make it sound so bad. Oh, that's a good way of aggroing one of them up here. Holy crap! Did you see the moves he's doing? He's zooming. I mean, what game are you playing? This is Wolong. Like, yeah, like, it's right there. It's Wolong. Ball and Dynasty. It's a Neo type game, only now Chinese. Give me a clear shot. Stop moving. Microwave toast? No, don't do that. Actually, let me kill this guy first. My bond with this man grew stronger because I murdered a man. Oh, I'm out of crossbow bolts too. Shit. Maybe we can like lure this guy up here with with a rock. Yeah. Yeah, get your butt up here. I want to see this guy zoom too. Yeah, look at that. He's like zoom. Kind of worried about this guy. He's got a lot of armor on, and that can, well, I want this thing he's guarding too, though. So we gotta take the risk. If I need to, I'll use my special skill. No, don't kill. Oh, I almost died. Close.
Of this fight are yours. Do as you wish with them.
No, I have no idea how to pronounce that. So Quang, could be one, either one. Let's see. I'll give myself more health. I like that the enemies of the garden in this area don't respawn. I was worried about that for a second. Alright, we got dogs. You gonna try and send this one, Dart? Maybe. I mean, if I have time. I don't know when I'll be able to get to it, because there's a lot of stuff coming out. Those are very, you know, high morale dogs. Let's go kill that guy. What do we have over here though? Not too aware on the diplomatic situation with the two countries. What are we discussing in chat? I must have missed out. Didn't know we were deciding the fate of the world over there tonight. Then again, I guess a dog, if it's been treated well, will always have high morale. India and China, oh yeah, they definitely have some issues. Does this game have plot, or is it dark? It has plot, but it has stupid plot. It's like Neo 1 and 2 had stupid plot. Team Ninja is not known for their ability to write characters. My item. I don't get that though. Oh, we gotta come from the... Okay, and there's a thing over there. Just discussing the nuclear and socioeconomic climate of the world, so you... No, just another Tuesday while I'm here playing video games, huh? You guys are there discussing how to make the world a better place. I'm proud of you. Ooh, a level 9 guy, huh? Gotta be methodical. Can't let these other guys get involved in the fight. Good. My idea to make the world a better place, create an AI to run the world and control humanity by BTS inspired by James Bond novels. That also sounds like it's inspired by the plot of one of the endings of Deus Ex 2, Invisible War. Well, I shouldn't talk about that because I might end up streaming that game though. Oh, it's this cute little fella. Yeah, I can give you something. Here, have a 5-colored cudgel. Gave me a Warfare Classics. Does it prance in the air? No, he's just like a fat, lazy bastard who wants to eat my items if I give... But he gives me something nice in return. He's a panda. They're always gonna be, it doesn't matter if they're magical or not, they're gonna like, they're just gonna lounge. Oh, tried to sneak up on a dog, but that actually isn't possible. Don't know what it is, I like Neo, but I find Wo Long difficult to enjoy. You probably just like Japanese, history and culture better, as I'm assuming. Maybe you know more about it, you're more familiar with it, more comfortable with it. A lot of things could be the case. I mean, I like Neo a little bit better too. I mean, but they play so similarly, it's really just down to that. Just saw an adorable animal, huh? They do exist. Night Western, you're leaving already? You have a good night, though. he's got... I don't know if... I don't really need to kill these two guys over here. I can bypass them. They're not really blocking me. I feel like adorable animals are the tangible, redeemable quality in most video games I've played recently. Neo did have those little green guys where you would go to your shrines. They were pretty nice. I don't know if they ever marketed those by selling like figurines or not, but I always figured that was the reason they made them cute. Kappas? No, the little forest spirits. They're like green guys that wear rice bowls on their head. They hang out at your shrine. Alright, I guess I'm going in that building. They were Kappas. No, Kappas are something else. Kappas were in the game. You chase them and you kill them quick enough, you get like a bunch of treasure. Little green guys were like Mokutons or something. They're basically, they have the same name as those tree spirits from like Princess Mononoke. They're like little green, like glowing guys. You find them and they go to your shrine and hang out there. They weren't Kappas though. Oh, fuck. It had a lot of morals. Machine-wise, the moral is I don't take shit and expect someone. They were Kodama? Yeah. Actually, I think wasn't Kodama the name of those things from Princess Mononoke? Whatever. I just know they're like Japanese, like fairies. Ow. Good. Still need to. Well, you have not watched Princess Mononoke? No, you're missing out. I know a lot of people like it. To be perfectly fair, I think I've come to the conclusion that what's the name of that guy who like the guy who makes those movies from Studio Ghibli? What's his name? That he's pretty much an ass. Miyazaki, that he's a bit of an asshole. He's like the definition of cantankerous, grumpy old man who doesn't like anything and thinks everything else is bad. Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki. Everything about it, I've seen like interviews of him, he just like strikes me like, yeah, I fuck you. Can't deny he makes good stuff, but man, I don't think I'd ever like being around him. Oh, he doesn't like it. Yeah, I know that, but he doesn't like anything really. He doesn't even like the movies his son has made. He's like, they're shit. He's like one of those like super Asian parents, I guess. Like everything my son does is failure. But yeah, it's more than that. He's like grumpy and like dislike. It seems like he's like dislikes most things. Makes sense. He brought that energy to Dark Souls as well. Okay, that's not the same guy. That's a different Miyazaki. What the fuck, Sonic? What are you doing here? Oh, it's Sonic plus Rat that explodes. Miyazaki films are overrated? I don't know, he's got some real good ones. There's some of his more recent ones. I mean, he's got some ones that are forgettable, but the ones that he does have that I really enjoy are like, good shit. Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast. Where's my partner at, by the way? Too fast for the naked eye. Now my partner in crime is gone. I can get him back by going to the save point. Pretty funny how Hayao Miyazaki and Junji Ito are complete opposites in both personality and works exactly like Junji Ito just seems like very chill, normal person. Well, despite what the fucked up shit he makes, he just strikes me as like he's a very, like. I saw a video of him visiting like the Winchester mansion recently, and he just strikes me like seems like a normal person despite the stuff, his success and everything else. Reinforcements. You can set a number of tiger seals, call friendly warriors, and have them. Okay. Deliveries. Doesn't Junji Ito have an anthology anime on Netflix? I heard it wasn't that good. I'm more interested in like the animation of Uzumaki, which is being done in a manga style, but it's also taking forever to frickin' make. Wait, did my partner disappear again? Where's he at? Get over here, you asshole. Why are you stuck? He's gone. I just saw him vanish. He was there a second ago. Oh. He's doing that shit, I'm out. No, he's doing that weird, creepy spawning shit. Junji Ito makes horror from mundane, innocuous things to entertain. Miyazaki tries to actually change people's view of environmentalism and self-worth to a degree. Come on, Sonic. It just, I actually respect the Miyazaki's work. It's just his disrespect of everything else that it is, and his work that I find annoying. It's like he doesn't like doesn't he have like a statement where he like basically considers all American entertainment shit because it's all about guns or something. It's always a bummer when good artists are dicks. Sometimes their good art comes from their dickish nature though.
The Yellow Turbans have plunged the land into yet deeper turmoil. We soldiers now have these fiendish demons to contend with. And meanwhile, those we fight to protect are suffering unimaginably.
You're a true man of the people, Sun Jin. You brought a tear to my eye. We gave the world Shrek, didn't we? And the minions. I think we got a solid legacy. Oh. Minions is not something to be proud of. I don't detect enough national pride in your speak there, lady. All Americans should be proud of Minions. You just call me a lady? I did. Hey, now you're an all-star. You know what, chat? I would like to submit a proposal that All-Star from Smash Mouth is the greatest piece of music entertainment ever created. It is like the pinnacle of music. I mean, think about it. Name one other song that everyone knows. I have not met anyone who's never known of that song. It's like the song that everyone can like sing the lyrics to. You know it's true. They hated him because he told the truth. Girl just went. Yeah, there's other songs that are like that, but I think that like particularly Smash Mouth's All-Star is just like the number one everyone's heard this and knows it song. I got so many zombies. Hey, a musical pumpkin. They give it a song. 36 months, hot damn. Well, here is to many more summer. Hey, I will do my best to keep them coming. I don't want to fuck with that bird over there. Though it does have my experience from earlier. Never heard of a song called Smash Mouth before? You've never heard of like, hey now, you're a rock star, get the game on, go play. Smash Mouth is just the name of the band. I find it hard to believe that anyone who would say that, like, no, I never heard of it, never heard of it. It's news to me. There's a safe point there that fucking bird is guarding. I think you may have asked that, so it's what you're saying is you baited me into seeing lines from it. Holy fuck. Hurt. Hurt. I don't know if I can take that bird now. That bird is not... That's a tough bird. He's at level 11. You know, in morale. Shrek did the work, my guy. Give him some respect. Well, that and they played on the radio all the time. Scared of a bird, or one that's killed me before, yes. It's a cancer mule bird, right? It's got like magic disease on it. Or something. We got a porcupine over there, archer up above, prowling tiger over there. Bird just wants a friend. It tries to murder me. Okay. My goal will be to get a surprise attack on it by jumping on it from above. You don't try to murder your friends? Surprisingly not. This year. Trying to be a better me, you know? How did you miss? He had the perfect shot of me. I was like doing nothing, didn't know he was there. Got a bunch of buff wizards here. Since Kate is dipping, I guess Devil in Me is dead. No, not yet. She hasn't moved away. It might still happen. We still have it, I'm assuming, until like the end of this month. But it's not looking good at this point of whether that's going to happen or not. He's become increasingly difficult to get to reply to texts is the main issue. He was moving where? I don't know yet. And not my place to say even if I did, because, you know, that's private information. Gonna need to get over there, but oof. Moved up in the world, left her days ones behind. Her days ones behind, whatever the hell that means. No, she's just busy. I mean, everyone has to work, and her job has her traveling a lot. There's no way we get it like this guy's got such a short patrol. Day ones are your oldest friends? I've never heard them refer to that before. Good. Yeah, could go and activate that, but I think that'll respawn enemies. So let me like finish clearing some stuff out. Why would you? You're a southern white. What's that supposed to mean? You want to explain yourself?
Chow and I are alike in that we've remained loyal to the Imperial Court while lamenting what it's become. In fact, his devotion may exceed even mine. His strategic nous and ability to bring out the best of his subordinates are next to none. It would be a terrifying prospect to have to face him as an opposing general.
I think he is warning you of the boss fight. Yeah, obviously. Sick. Are you for you son of a bitch? Now I gotta go through that again because I should have just taken the save. He just insta-jibbed me. What is that horse shit? Every single enemy have to start with like their web attack. Every one of them. Insta, what did you jib? Gibbed, I guess, is what I should say. He gibbed me, chat. Say, Dar, did you ever murder a bird in real life? No. Actually would never want to harm an animal. Unless it was like my life was in, I need to do to save my own skin. Alright, let's make this quick. Wait, is there fall damage in this? I'm not sure there is. Nope. That's against bird law. FYI, gyp becomes from perhaps from the term gypsy. Yeah, I'm aware. But I was trying to say the word gib. Talking about Roma again? No, we were just trying to determine. We're just talking about words. Let's kill this motherfucker over here first. But first I really should get, check this checkpoint out. got all my experience. Yeah, in this game, unlike previous Neo games, enemies are the ones who take your experience when you die, so you gotta get it back from them. You there. You were playing GTA Online yesterday and got a notification for a heist opened? Well, I thought, why not help someone in need and earn in-game cash? Solid win-win. Turned out the guy was hacking and gave us God mode and kept teleporting. By the time I figured out what was happening, the heist was over and he gave me 120% of the take, and I ended up with 2. You could get, can you get your account banned for like accepting that though? He was more than likely just trying to advertise his hacks. A lot of hackers will do that, like, hey, look at all this cool shit I can do. Go to my website and buy it. Considering how many people have Rockstar has sued for coming up with hacks for a game, I don't think I'd risk it. It doesn't seem worth.
Take care with each step, or it may be your last.
And they sue players? No, they can just ban you. But if you're like selling cheats, they can definitely sue the person still doing that. Okay, Maybe I can put some better armor on now. Right, inventory management time again, chat. Yeah, that's kind of heavy, but I'm still in the yellow, so I should be good. Oh, too heavy. Maybe I should take these off. These are just too heavy and like keeping me from putting other stuff on. What would be good? These seem like they're pretty good. I've been watching your Sekiro streams, and it's been funny watching you fumble your way all the way through the final boss. Unfortunately, you won't see me beat the final boss. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I ended up beating it off stream because I got insanely pissed off after 6 hours of struggling against him. And I basically essentially after that stream was over, I went and like beat all the mid bosses that I hadn't yet beat to get the upgrades from them, so I could go back and like kick his ass. I mean, you do see me beat him in the video I did on it because I do show that. But on the stream, I just watched the ending on a YouTube video because I was raging. I was very upset. Like, you motherfucker. 4 stages? 4? Warfare Classics. Doesn't do much. Alright. Better than we'll open the front door up. Instead of fighting them, we'll go upstairs. Hugh Jackman warns whichever actor takes over the role of Wolverine from him after Deadpool 3, whether young or old, don't bulk up and fuck up your body like he did. Even if they threaten your career, yeah, never do that. I mean, he definitely looked good ripped as fuck, but that is, that's taking years off your lifespan to do that. I'm assuming they had him on some stuff, because you don't usually get a physique like that unless you're on juice. Did you beat Father Owl in Demon of Hatred? I didn't beat Demon of Hatred. I was like, he's like the only thing I didn't beat in the game, actually. When I remember. Revenge has been dealt. Thank you, Rokuyan, whoever you are. Yep, there. Boss fight, I'm assuming. You didn't fight Al the second time? I can't remember if I did or not, to be honest with you. It's been a couple years. I definitely know I fought his second form, but I don't remember if I beat it or not. It was definitely off stream if I did, though. But since I can't remember it, I can't take credit for it, I guess. So I'll just assume I didn't. Fun fact, Chris Hemsworth nearly died filming Thor 2 as he dehydrated himself for 3 days for a single shirtless scene. Doctor, like, if you don't drink a gallon of water before coming here, your kidneys, yeah, that's one of the secrets to a lot of, like, modeling shots or, like, Hollywood shots where you have the guy who looks completely ripped. They look like that because they've dehydrated themselves for several days and they're, they're about to pass out. It's fucking horrible to do that to your body more than one, very often, or even once, really, but sometimes you gotta, like, nearly kill yourself to look sexy. Hey, you. Big guy. Not worth, yeah. Chat, let me help your self-esteem. For the guys out in chat, let me do a number to help out your self-esteem. Every time you've seen someone who looks absolutely shredded in, like, magazines or just whatever, like modeling shots, movies, there's two things that work. Well, a couple things that work. One, they're usually dehydrated themselves a bunch to look that cut. Two, there's a very strong possibility they're on, like, performance enhancers to get, that big. There's usually a lot of tells to when a guy is, not natty, as they like to say in the gyms, if they're natty or not. The more swollen a guy's muscles look, the more, like, or bulging out. It's very hard to do that naturally, so you can usually just, like, okay, he's on something. Maybe not a lot, but he's on something. But there's that, and then depending on if it's, like, big budget entertainment, then there's, like, sometimes you'll do it under perfect lighting and makeup and everything else. So it takes a lot to look that good that you will never achieve, so don't even, like, compare yourself to it. Because it's not even healthy. Why is this so heavily guarded out here? Yeah, the whole dehydration stuff to, like, make yourself look even more cut is, like, terrible for you. But it gets results. Your muscles will pop for, like, that one day. And then you gotta, like, quickly, like, stuff your face with food and water or you die. See, chat, the thing is, you're supposed to have a layer of fat on you. It's supposed to be there. You don't need a lot of it, but there's supposed to be a layer of fat there. Alright, let's kill this guy. No archers, right? My secret to looking amazing is to do nothing 24/7. How's that working out for you? How long is this stamina long stuff gonna go on?
Reckless aggression does not constitute valor. Stand aside. Get back!
I'm watching Dartigan stream with Great Americano. I just made so I could be worse. Well, I appreciate the effort. I think. Right, those are tougher than I thought. You kill the wizard first before you fight this one. Watching stream is hard, I know. You burn a lot of calories watching a live stream. It's well known. Dietitians recommend it. Water weight is huge with modeling. Female, well, yeah, well. Oh, well, yeah, everyone's got to starve themselves or, like, dehydrate themselves to look truly, beautiful. That's how high our freaking beauty standards have gotten. In other words, unobtainable. Big guy coming in.
This is what I call
Ex-Batman and Chris Redfield actor Roger Craig Smith likely to voice Wolverine, and yeah, I mean, that's alright. Speaking of ex-Batman, wasn't it? Isn't that the one guy who played Batman back in like the 80s gonna be playing Batman in the new Flash movie or something? Have they gotten that desperate to pull in attention out of the DC comic stuff? They saw what happened with the Spider-Man No Way Home, like, let's do that. Let's do that too. Let's get the old worm back and let him be it. Adam West is down. Sadly, Adam West is dead. Can they? Why not? Oh shit. There's a few other living Batmans though. They get George Clooney. They'll even give him bat nips again. What the fuck? Who are you? Attack him, Zunjun. Get him. I'm out of health. Right, I got no choice. I gotta use this or I'm gonna fucking die. Die, would you? God.
My strength has failed me.
Lovely. Yeah, exactly. Funny how beauty standards change. There was a scene in a TV show where a barbarian warrior comes to collect his new wife who is gorgeous, complains how thin she is, and will be a struggle to bear. I mean, I guess, one, that's probably I mean, fictional stuff, you can do whatever you want, you know? Where am I? Yeah, over there. Oh, we gotta get my shit back. I mean, back in those days, yeah, they didn't care about someone being skinny. fact, there has been plenty of times in human history where being fat was seen as like a beautiful because that meant you were wealthy and successful. It had something to do with like back when where famines were more common. Like, look at this sexy bitch. She must eat all the time. That's the dude who got that guy got the kill, not the Zal dude. Weird. Shit. I want to go level up now. I think it was Inuyasha where Kagome's heart. Here's a girl in feudal Japan is going to eventually have 12 kids, and she internally goes, 12 kids? Do people in this era only have sex? What the fuck? Well, it wasn't just that. It's just that a good number of their children would die young, so they had to. Like when like 4 out of like were like how many what was the odds? Like usually like you only had like a 40% chance of making it a 5 or something. Yeah, you kind of had to have a few. Just beat a Berserker and God of War. Jesus, they are cheap. Oh yeah, well they're made to be cheap. They're essentially the Valkyries from the God of War 1. I mean the last God of War game. So yeah, they had the same thing going on, but they're actually cheaper though. I feel they're not as fun to fight either. That's why Japan had childhood names, and Europe didn't name their children until like is that? I've heard of that, but I'd forgotten about it actually. You're right. But I'm pretty sure like Japan didn't, Asian countries didn't have some kind of magical better, chance of survival of youth, because all children like had a very high chance of dying back in those times. Did you get your Russian artists back? Yes. They're no longer living in Russia, so it makes it possible. Weren't chubby women considered hot since fat was a sign you were wealthy or eating, at least eating well? And eating well was usually seen as a, pretty healthy back in those days. Fake invasions. I'm sick of that shit. It's like if you're not gonna play our game online, we'll simulate it. Really? Son, you had to get the big guy? Fuck you. Son's got himself killed, hasn't he? Okay, that motherfucker's dead. I'm about dead too. Son, redeem yourself. Oh. Thank you, son. You fucked everything up for me. Will you play the Resident Evil 4 demo? Yes, I probably will. Do we know when that's happening yet? This Thursday, possibly? Yeah, I'll definitely play it. Did you get that Amrita or whatever? Yeah, closing you. Chad, I can smell the cayenne pepper on my breath still from a chicken I had earlier. I mean, it's not a bad smell. It's just like, you know what? You never like smelling your own breath though. This thing looking good, guys. I don't know what happened. Oh shit. Your breath smells like apricots. Mine's, you know, cayenne pepper, because I like cayenne pepper. And I put it on everything. But it leaves like an after, like, you know, breath, I guess is the way of putting it. Alright, I got another big guy. I kind of just want to, like, get the item he's kind of guarding over here. What did I eat? Steamed chicken, but I spiced it up, you know. Doing chicken tomorrow. Yeah, I do chicken a lot because I need the protein. You know, I have not checked my inventory for a while to see if I ever picked up any more of that stuff that gives me dragon. What was the name of that stuff that gives me more charges? I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I did have one. Increases the usage limit of the dragon cure pot. Good. Detox jerky. Anti-freeze soil, what? Okay. Okay, I guess we gotta kill this guy to get the save point activated. Up your wussy, you died? Does he die? Well, that doesn't matter now. Music is literally no different from... I got news for you. There's very little in this game that's different from Neo. It's really just the setting. Let's see. Do one more health. I'm gonna go with more attack this time. Alright, boss fight, I believe. Boss fight time.
Drink. Hurry up and drink, for there is no other way. Prosperity for all.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish
My guy
demagogue
get.
here.
Oh, he's a magic user as well. Fuck. Oh, this is looking like a pain in the ass fight. Hard to see the attacks coming. Well, that was an awkward fight. Wasabi and lemonade? What? What is this nonsense you speak?
All right, let's get this done.
Sounds weird, but it's really good. I don't think I'll be trying it.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here.
This is one of those bosses that is badly designed because you can't really see its moves coming in. Most of them are like magic. Something Neo's, like the Neo games struggle with sometimes too. Well, magic bosses still suck.
I have no option but to fall back.
I didn't do too bad that time. Doing well for his second try, actually. By the way, pretty sure we're never getting a 60 frame per second Bloodborne patch. What makes you so sure now, though? Are you entitled to insider information?
All right, let's get this done.
They have to release it on PC one day, right? That will be our 60 frames per second version. Just you wait. The day I give in and start playing the PS4 version will be when the new version drops. Damn it, could have blocked that.
not constitute failure. Stand aside. I had a moment of weakness. My apologies.
I hate fighting this thing. Even Dark Souls never made one good magic boss. Yeah, it seems like it's difficult to make magic bosses work in this kind of game. Because you get so used to the melee combat and like the rhythm of that, then magic comes along and has no rhythm to it. Only thing holding Bloodborne back from having 60 frames per second is a single line of code. Yeah, aren't there like some people who have like modded the game themselves on PS4 and got it to run better?
So that's Sun Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here! You lost your wits? Get back!
Get up. Lightning shit, sir. The worst. The repost animation is satisfying. It is. So what you got? What you doing? It's hard to pull off on this guy because his attacks are hard to read. I've got a super move, but I don't want to use it until he's like 25% health. Or maybe I'll try busting it now on it. That did nothing. Dick. Oh well, we got him down to like, what, 25-30% health? Not a bad run. Dynasty Warriors did this era of Chinese history better? Well, I'll take your word for it, but they never looked like good games.
Alright.
I don't know, the idea of like wading through like an army of enemies is like this OP god who's just like, they never look that good. He's the general of heaven. Alright, cool.
So
Has he got a mixtape I should listen to? seems like it's really hard to get this guy into like the stagger mode where you like do all try to like block all the shit enough of his stuff to do it anyways. Don't second guess those generals based on years of propaganda. They could cleave enemies by the dozen. Yeah, you know, back in the olden days, it's well known. Single soldier could just wade into 100 troops and send them all skyward with a single, sweep of his, staff or whatever. Dynasty Warriors was was technically a documentary. Crushing defeat, they're all crushing defeats. There's never anything that isn't a crushing defeat. Really insulting, actually.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here! Lost your wits! Get back!
Oh well. Psychological warfare works. There's a reason our ancestors used. Yeah, I would also, chat, if I wanted to defeat my enemies in modern time, I would send them all free copies of a really bad video game. Sun Tzu says, send your enemy a copy of Final Fantasy XIII before the war. Sun Tzu said that. No, better yet. If your enemy has bad taste, send them Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Victory is certain. As the eagle fly. I don't know what I never read Sun Tzu's God of War. I wasn't pretentious enough. It'd be nice if I could do some actual damage in this mother.
Stand aside.
The Chinese warrior so petty had to wear a mask to make him look more intimidating. It's common to like for the big generals to wear like lots of ornamental stuff. Your secret weapon could be Spec Ops Aligned. True. Teach them that war is useless with that video game first, and also bore them to death. It's a perfect strategy. Can't fail.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here.
I swear it is almost impossible to get the timing down of his melee swipes for like my riposte.
Get back! This aggression does not constitute valor. Stand aside.
Maybe we should just start trying to block instead. Really? AI, you can just deep fake them into stuff as a power move. I prefer to nuke my enemies, works 100%. Okay, Gandhi. Actually pretty good this game. That was not a lie. I've done pretty well.
All
Even
right.
I occasionally run up against my, a challenge.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here.
Hey, you are so fucking cheap. Cheating, chat. Definitely a cheater. Okay, Gandhi is now the new OK Boomer. Well, I don't think the option of nuking your enemies immediately is going to come up too often. I don't know how much use you'll get out of that. Chat, prepare the Yasms. I get a feeling I'm going to be using them, or you're going to be using them before I'm done with this fight. As an Indian, you can say Gandhi. Well, I was mainly referring to Civilization games, where he's well known to be a warmonger. Who will drop nukes on you the first chance he gets. Yeah, I've lost my wits. I've also been impaled to the stomach. Lost a few things. Yeah, but yeah, thing is, most of the people from history are always going to have, like, the things you didn't know about them, chat, because they were humans. Hell, there's probably not there's very few, the national heroes that were actually, truly, like, didn't come without their, things. Hell, even Martin Luther King liked to participate in orgies or two here and there. So even he's not clean. Is that true? It's pretty well documented that he cheated on his wife and would just have, or there's literally a tape of him, like audio the FBI recorded, him saying, "I'm fucking forgot." I'm sorry. It's funny. I don't really care, to be honest. It's just funny to me. Doesn't discredit the good shit he did. It's just, man, he was still a human. And honestly, it should make you like him more. God, what is he doing? He's doing way more damage. I hate this mechanic where enemies get stronger the more they beat you because their freaking morale goes up. My apologies. I'm okay with a sex addiction or something? I mean, yeah, hey, I mean, there's worse addictions you could have. Wasn't Cleopatra kind of freaky? Well, supposedly, yes.
All right, let's get this done.
I don't know why I'm dying so much. I can't do much damage to the guy, and I can't, like, get the stamina, or the stagger on him.
So that's Sanjiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here!
Get up, I need your help.
Thank you. Swenja will return the favor.
Fuck. Mike, have a good night. You counter, he gets 1/4. Yeah, he doesn't. I haven't staggered him even once because it seems like he gets it back really quickly. He gets better when you block. He gets better. I mean, he gets more effective when I try blocking. But I mean, this game is really built around you parrying your opponent's attacks, though. Like blocking is like kind of slow. I have to break his spirit posture bar in order to stack. But that you have to fill up that bar. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, but I can't. Yeah, I'll do a bit of damage, I'll fill it up a bit, and then it just recedes if you don't keep attacking him.
I shall stop
Also, it's really hard to read his attacks because they come out of those big swings, and sometimes they go for like a swipe, sometimes it's... hate it. He's one of those shitty bosses. Do you have any other weird, not well-known stories of famous figures in history? I'm sure there's plenty of them, I know, but when you put me on the spot, my mind isn't going to think of them. I mean, I don't even have to mention JFK, you know, that, like, you know, he was a freak, right? That's pretty much well known at this point.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here. Reckless aggression does not constitute valor. Stand aside.
Died saving that asshole. I think those people didn't die in a way. They were sentenced to be hanged and gone. Okay, you're talking to Puff anyways. Chat, here's the thing. Everyone who is famous has been a freak in some way.
So that's Song Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to die, I'm afraid. I can't help you. Good job, Team Ninja. You created another winner. Gandhi had a ritual where he would have a young girl lay in bed with him to test his Sylvia. Yeah, I've heard this actually before. Supposedly he didn't do anything. He just like, he was testing himself. Also very racist. Well, the further you go back in time, the more people, yeah, that's common, you know.
All right, let's get this done.
Turns out a lot of people who like, do things for their country like that are very nationalistic as well. So, which sometimes that runs in that circle, especially if it's a very ethnic country.
So
that's why, chat, you're very lucky to be born and live in the time you live in, despite its own set of problems. Because trust me, there were worse ones in the past. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if maybe my armor has me too heavy and my window for like deflection is too low. Couldn't even see it because of the damn camera. I think people romanticize the past so much. I'm like, really? But yeah, I wouldn't. One, that only works for white people, obviously. For, because the past sucks for a lot of other people. You won't ever come across too many like people who are like, man, I'd love to go back and live in the 1960s or 50s. When times were good. It's like, oh, okay, sure. What is your attack pattern, you mother? You do everything. All at once.
It's not often I'm put on the back foot. Get back! At a moment I witness.
Oh, I finally did that. How did I do that? Holy shit. Wasn't nearly good enough though. Finally staggered him once, and I'm out of health too. Well, I felt good about that one regardless. Leaving the egg theory, every person is every other person becoming one gestalt consciousness waiting to get its mental state. That sounds like the plot of like a very deep anime. Your weapon also affects your parry window. Well, I've been using swords at the beginning because I don't think I'm switching.
Let's get this done.
I haven't even tried the staff. Yeah, we'll try the staff. See you later. Polycarp, you have a good night, man. Big bonk time. Maybe it'll be better. I don't know.
So that's Sun Jiao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demagogue here.
Ain't bad, you know. Got a good whacking sound.
You've enabled me to keep on fighting.
Ow.
Most certainly shall.
Really? I was doing good. It was a short story animated by Kyrgyzstan? Weird question. Do you think there's an alien life, or are we just the only ones? I think it's very unlikely that we're the only living, thing in the universe. Like, even the galaxy. I've mentioned this before. I think life is actually probably very common throughout the universe. I think sentient life is a bit more rare. I think because one, I think people have the misconception that life is always going to go towards more sentience, or like something toward like us that's intelligent and can look inwardly. That's not necessarily how it would ever go, because that's not necessary. Life doesn't really require much intelligence to thrive. It really just needs to know how to do two things, and that is take in energy and reproduce. And turns out you don't even need a brain for those two things, based on plenty of examples of life on Earth. So I think life very common. I think life that evolves into intelligent life like us is less common, since I think that's probably a bit more unnatural. I don't know. So yeah. But the life it's still so spread out on a large scale of space that you'll never encounter it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You just have to assume it's likely out there, but it's never going to affect your life. Really? Depends on what we consider life. There are still debates about, well, based off what we do know about life and it being carbon-based, I'm making that prediction. If there's ever anything life out there in any other form, then yeah, it might be wildly different, who knows. But we only have the one data point to go on, so it's useless to even speculate on what anything else might, must appear. The Fermi paradox hasn't been solved. Aliens exist. Dartigan intelligent life is hard to measure since we have only our... I'm aware. I mean, I can't like make up shit. I have to like base on what we humans have as like our only data point. So that's what I'm going by.
This aggression does not constitute valor. Stand aside.
Oh, this is a bad run. Shit. Maybe I need to level up a bit. Otherwise, I'm just beating my head against the wall here. You know what? Let me get another level or two. 'Cause I'm not making much progress in that fight. Ow! What? Sun Jian is talking mad shit for how useful he is. I know, I'm aware. NPCs are always like that, aren't they? Thinking they're the main character. Garrus, have a good night. Thanks for being here, by the way. I hear a big monster thing. And I'm dead. You know, they make the regular enemies hit way harder than the bosses do. Just like Dark Souls, yeah, I guess you have to a degree. Otherwise, the boss fights would be over, really quickly. You demand FF7 remakes next part before World War III. I mean, I think we should. Should happen. Odds are likely. This weapon doesn't seem like it does nearly as much damage as the sword, but it does more like stun damage. Also has a bigger opening for like the deflection. World War III will be a cultural war, what it technically already is, and an economic war. nice stealth attack. Very good stealth attack. Do you watch The Last of Us, the TV show? I have not watched it since I don't have HBO streaming service. So I'll eventually watch it. But a lot of people in my chat do, if that counts. I mean, they tell me about, I mean, I played the video game, so I'm there for the source material, you know. So I kind of already know how it goes. You gonna kill me, monster? Very good chance he might, because he took out Sun Ji. Nope, 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 not letting this happen. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Okay, it still might happen, actually.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Exactly. Okay, we need a bit more experience for another level. I'm the one doing this. I'm only gonna get like one extra mule attack level, and that's not gonna change anything in this boss fight. Don't you have any spells? I've not really spec'd for spells. I don't, so they're not gonna be very powerful. Okay, that's my lightning bolt. Though I might have some stuff. I think I do have some talismans or like armor that might give me some lightning resistance. So I gotta try that too, since they use a lot of that. What does bonding with your companion do? I have no idea. Over increasing our dragon, you know, cure pot. Can you have sex with your companions? No. Sorry to tell you that. Clearly you were hoping for that scene later in the game, but it's not gonna happen. This ain't Mass Effect. Really sucking with my parry tonight. That's why it's a sin that you can't have. Do you demand sex with all your friends in video games? Okay, we need a little bit more and we get our level up. Level 5, you both get a huge stat buff, and level 10, you get their gear, which is OP. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean you mean the bond thing with them? Okay. That should do it. I think I might put this into the armor stats so I can maybe wear some heavier stuff, because I think I need lightning resistance. I think that might have been heavier shit. Wait, limit. Alright, let's change out our armor. We need anything that will give us lightning resistance. So what we got? Alright, heaviness, wizardly spell consumption. Let's start at the bottom. Lightning attack power, don't use it. Positive effect duration. Elemental damage, 1.7%. Lightning attack power, I don't use that. Spirit, deflect spirit consumption. Water, ice status accumulation, bronze, lightning damage. I think I need that on. We'll put that on. Alright, do I have any armor though that'll help me out? Hey, Kira now. Thank you for the 11 months, almost a full year, man. Appreciate. Damage deflect, spirit damage, wizardly spell damage, key, heaviness. Don't think I have anything. Maybe I'll just get something that makes me lighter and puts me into the green equipment weight stat. Doesn't really lower my defense that much either. Fear damage enemies, ice attack elemental, martial arts damage, shock accumulation. Okay, it's on enemies, things I'm doing. Flame attack power, toxic luck. By the way, how do I change my spirit animal? Didn't I get a different one, like a dragon or something? Maybe it'll be better against this thing.
Of Swenjen shall be made known to all.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Go to the checkpoint and select preparation. That's what I was thinking of doing, actually. Lightning resistance plus 10. That would be pretty good. Lowers my defense, but I need lightning resistance here. Okay, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get. Okay. Why defend when you roll? Resisting means when I take the damage, it won't be nearly as bad. So set Divine Beast. What do I got? I got... This is like Earth, so what is this? Divine... This is like a Dragon Wind? I don't know, is it better against lighting? Wait, wasn't Earth like the one that beats lightning? I'm not sure. This one, let's see, spell comes on. Summons Quinlong to apply lightning damage to your weapon. Okay, I don't know if that would be good against him or not, since he's using lightning. You know what? We'll try it out. Alright, let's get back to, like, bashing our head in.
So that's Sun Zhao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demigod here!
Oh, you shot it at him instead of me? Fuck. Slut. Not detecting doing any better here. Damn it.
My apologies.
No heals. You got this? Nah. If I would have had my special, I might have been able to beat him there. Came close. I didn't have my special though. Don't think lightning is an elemental stat in the game. It's fire, water, earth, wood, metal. I don't know. I see lightning. There's the resistances to it is what I have though.
All right, let's get this done.
I did better that time though, despite not feeling like I was doing better.
So that's Sun Zhao, eh? I shall stop this feverish demigod here!
I got my charge this time. listen to the music. Well, I would save you, but you're way too close to... Maybe I can, actually. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is looking good.
Apologies. You've enabled me to keep on fighting. And fight, I most certainly shall.
Oh, that was a full heal from that. Nice! Oh, me fuck. Get clapped. Didn't even feel like a win, but I'll take it. Off the bed, Puff. You stayed just long enough. Thank you.
You fought magnificently. I need to take care not to be overshadowed.
I did my best. Maybe that one level was all I needed.
The glory of this victory is all yours this time. Who is this strange person?
Why did he even appear before us? He just wanted to intimidate us.
What a foul aura.
Shang Tsung? They only call him like the Taoist.
You do not fear this chi. You are wasted as a militia soldier.
Let's touch spirits, bro.
The Swen clan's strength
You're a militia soldier? I
rivals
guess so.
even that of a ferocious tiger. Our descendants are destined to establish their own dominance one day. But before
Well, that only took me
we will have to deal
what,
with
an hour
that
to beat the guy?
malicious chi. Who will cut through the darkness that engulfs this world? Will it be I? Or perhaps it will be you, my worthy rival.
Chad, who's your favorite character in this game so far? My kids will be dominant. Thank you.
Commandant
Who would
Chow
like
must
to
be
have
told
them,
what
though?
happened here. I must make haste.
This chaos.
You know, I gotta say, a hat with
Is
a
it all
giant
his
hole in the
fault?
top of it doesn't strike me as a very good hat.
I need to let the master know.
Like,
Right
your hair's
away.
still gonna get
Will
soaked.
you join me?
Okay, that's everyone's favorite character, right? You obtain Baihu Jades through Baihu's Jade through swearing an oath. None of these characters are really memorable. Neo had the same. Well, Neo 1 had some decent characters, I guess. Everyone seemed to like the main character. Such nice pseudo deep dialogue with literally no. Yeah, it's not exactly well written. I don't know why they switched these games out to having a silent main when the first one didn't. I keep saying, I'm just. Can we just consider this Neo 3 so we stop getting confused?
The stars illuminating the night sky tell us all about our fates.
The fallen
The
leaves
star
tell
of
a story.
Zhang Zhao, the leader of the Yellow Turban Rebellion that upturned our world, was extinguished along
Dub
with
is
his
offensively
life.
bad.
But
Yeah, it's
war
like
is not
bad
so
anime
easy to
bad.
quell, and the stench of death yet rises from the earth. The source of destruction stems from the greed of the very men who swore to protect the land. And so, our brave heroes must stand once more.
I want them to
against
set one of these like kind of like
injustice.
Neo games in modern day, and you're like fighting against like actual like characters from our time. So you've like, who would it be actually if they did that? Who would be like the evil figures from current day you had to fight against? They turn into monsters.
Zuo was worried, you know?
It's not every day we get a visitor.
Yes, I know.
Hulk Hogan.
But there's no time to
Putin.
explain now, sorry. Master! Master!
Demon showed up on the mountain. He went to find out what's going on.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm very worried.
Steven Seagal, definitely.
But we need to prepare properly.
Though he'd be like the first
if we're
boss that
going
you
up
kill.
the mountain.
You can tell this is a game made by the same people who made DOA, can't you? Hidden Village. Oh, sweet, we can become Hokage. You beat the Patches fight where he tells you to stop after 2 hits. Yeah, you got a point.
Mount Tianjushan awaits us on the other side. Ready?
Make preparations. Like Kevin Spacey, yeah. I think Kevin Spacey could work as a boss in that kind of game. Only feature under online label has been invade. Oh.
Welcome. Good to see you again. It's been wonderful here. No bloodthirsty demons around, just lots of kind folk. As a result, I'm making great progress. One day I really ought to express my gratitude somehow.
Embed or extract jewels. Disassemble equipment for materials. Huh? You will see the same amount of jewel fragments and jeweled essence when you dismantle equipment with special effects. Okay. Okay, so... heck. Alright. Let's assemble all of these for me. Yeah, about all this shitty armor I don't use. Gotta be honest, this game looks like an MMO, and that's not a compliment. It looks worse than Guild. There are elements to it, especially with the menu and all this other crap they put into it, that do kind of ring of that. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't play like one in terms of combat, since it's not like turn-based. This stuff looks like it'd be way too heavy for me to weigh. Use. General man armor has set bonus, why did destroy it? Like a lot of them do, but let's see. Some of them though are just too heavy for me to wear. I think I shouldn't really destroy anything else though until I know what I want to do. But we can upgrade our sword maybe. No? I need rank 3 still. What's your favorite game genre? Third-person action-adventure, I would say. That's what I usually play the most of. Or feels like I do. But I also like immersive sims, though I don't like using that term to describe them, because I don't think it's a very good term. Hmm. White horse caliber. Okay, that actually makes me a little bit lighter. Now I've come to feel that light is good for me. Since it lets me parry easier. White house. Yeah, we'll just wear the full set. How about that? Yeah. All right. What do you think, Chad? Stylish? Could have a very good parry now, though. Based on that I'm in the blue.
I could use some more sleep.
Fed your equipment with jewels
Maybe
or
I'm
destroy a
overworking.
jewel to apply a chain. Special effects. The number of embedding slots a piece of equipment has depends on its rarity. Selecting a slot that already has a jewel embedded in it, you can instead extract the current jewel, removing its... Okay. Choose embedding slot. Deflect spirit. Basically, I can get one of these two and replace it with something else, right? I'll wait then. Decorate. Oh, you can just make it look like a different sword then, right? I kind of like the wooden cudgel, so I'm gonna actually get that so it can actually do some damage now. There we go. That actually hits really freaking hard. Holy shit. So I need to level up. I realize I got a full boss worth of the old stuff on me. We need another 1,000. How we doing over there, chat? Sorry, we're in the boring section of the game. It happens, you know. Need 1,000, right? Was it 1 or 2,000 I needed? Yeah, there we go. We should upgrade this a little bit. Not really spirit sustainability. Again, I feel like my attack stat is high enough. Increases my deflect spirit consumption rate. What's your favorite movies? Let's see. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Big Trouble in Little China, The Thing. There's The Matrix, the original one. Dipping to chat while you leave. That's alright, I understand. You guys, it's getting late. Almost 11 a.m. But there's some of my favorite movies. What do you think of the list? You agree? Disagree?
Where is that key? Where, oh, where could it be? Where am I going to sleep?
Lady, it's a bamboo door. There is no key slot. It literally slides. I like the second Indiana Jones too, but many people hate that one. I'm aware. I think most of the hate, like I said, for a while that was the most disliked one, but never had like visceral hatred for, like, say, Crystal Skull does. But for me, it was the very first Indiana Jones movie I ever saw, and what made me like, actually I saw it at a very young age. So it was like I believe that was the first time I ever watched a story and could like realize, okay, this is like a tale. I was like old enough to finally get it. So I wouldn't just like little kid attention span, was able to like finally lock in, like, wait a minute, this is the magic of storytelling. At least that's the way I've always thought of it. To me, it just has a special place.
You. Aren't you the militia soldier from outside? Nice to meet you. Oh, I bet you're wondering
Is
what
this
all
a
this
village
is.
of sexy single ladies?
I've already finished reading through. I know I'm making a mess of myself, but I'm not about to stop now.
Yeah, you look good for someone who's called a hermit.
So, you go all over the place fighting, don't you? Do you ever pick up tablets with writing inscribed on them? If you do, I'd appreciate if you would bring them my way. I hope I'm not overreaching
Crystal
here.
Skull was banned in India? Yeah, Temple of Doom I know is banned in India. I mean, it
Huh?
basically is
What's
seen
that?
as racist
A new
there, right?
Tablet? Let me see. Ah, yes, I see. Whoa, thank you. That was an interesting read. Hurry back if you find more.
Wait, not get anything from that?
Master says that we're not ready to leave the village. I can't even find things to read without asking for help from others.
Hermits being ugly is such a gross stereotype. I'm aware. I mean, I've never even met an actual hermit.
Have you seen my husband? Oh, you needn't worry about me.
I didn't mean to click through your dialogue.
Well, so, as embarrassing
Like the
as it
depiction
may
of
sound,
Kali.
my husband has disappeared. A long time ago, might I add. It's been ages.
Wasn't the cult
since he
actually
last
in that
came
movie
home.
though based off an actual cult that existed in India? Back in like the 1800s, the Thuggies?
I've scoured every corner nearby for clues.
I mean, they weren't known
Yet,
for ripping people's
I've
hearts
nothing to
out,
show
but they
for
were known
it.
for strangling people.
I think I'd have to reach beyond the village walls to have any hope. I've scoured every corner nearby for clues, yet I've nothing to show for it. I think I'd have to reach beyond
Hmm. You're trying to move in this village? Why? Because of all the single ladies in it? Despicable, you know? They've probably taken like a vow of chastity, so I doubt you're gonna get anywhere. Also, you have to like risk your life to walk between mountaintops because they're all connected by stupid frickin' roots. Think about it, one slip, you're dead here. Pining woman's note. People also hated the woman in that movie. Well, people also hated Short Round too. And now he said that guy went on to like direct everything, everywhere, all at once, right? And now look at him. He's got the final laugh. But I honestly love that movie from beginning to end. There's not a single bad thing I can really think to say about it. That's probably just childhood nostalgia speaking, though.
I've scoured every corner. I think I'd have to reach beyond.
To be honest, I like it's my favorite of the Indiana Jones movies. I remember actually not liking Raiders of the Lost Ark the first time I watched it. I was a kid, by the way, just for some reason it just didn't have the same elements that the Temple of Doom had. So for some reason I just didn't care. I like it now, trust me, I love it. But when I was a kid and first saw it, I was like, this isn't as good as Doom. Woman in this village needs someone to comfort them. That they do. Well, it's not totally nothing but single ladies now, by the way.
I heard you'd be coming here, so I came and waited for you. Your ferocity in that battle would have startled even a tiger. I don't mean it as a reward for your efforts, but there happens to be something I want to give you.
You give me a tiger shell.
A village as prosperous as this would not be such a rarity if not for this ceaseless conflict. We owe it to the younger generation to restore peace.
It'd be kind of difficult to live in a village on top of these weird-ass mountains. I mean, what do they make here? They live on top of rock. Who's farming up here?
So, you must be that militia soldier who's been fighting the Yellow Turbans. It's gotta be hard to make a living as a soldier, I'm sure. If you like, you're welcome to wander around the village till your heart's content.
Ah, you must be the one who came with Hung Jing. Please, feel free to make yourself at home.
God, should I be
There may
playing
not be
this
much
game
in
at the
the
same time
village,
as playing the
but I
new
hope you like
Yakuza game? Set in like feudal, well, not technically feudal Japan, but 1800s Japan. Get a mix of both cultures going. Because I've been thinking of playing that too. Is that only out on PS5 right now, or 4 or something? It's not on PC? Because I didn't see it on Steam Store. Oh, no. When I was younger, I actually liked the Crystal Skull movies since the visuals were really cool. Well, yeah, when we're all kids, we're easily tricked by flashy stuff. It was actually I actually did not, for years and years, didn't even know there was a third Indiana Jones movie with The Last Crusade. I think I was like a teenager before I finally got to see it. That was a movie that came out like before I was born. It's like I didn't even know about it.
I've scoured every. I think I'd have to reach.
Hey, who's the pining woman I got a letter for? Was it you?
Oh, keep your hands off that, please. It's not what you think. I didn't write it. Just forget everything you saw. Hong Jing's one of the finest Taoists here these days.
Does anyone have high hopes for the new Indiana Jones movie, though? Where they're gonna be like de-aging Indy, and is it like a time travel plot? Have they revealed that yet? Yamate Dartigan. What? Yamate? Don't you go using that Nihongo on me. Plot for what? I don't know. They have like young Indy in it, or like a younger Indy, so it looks like he gets de-aged at some point, or it's like time travel.
A new face. You're not one of us, I take it. My role here is to impart my knowledge of the art of war to those who are willing to learn. I needn't but glance at your face to tell that you too are a hardened warrior.
Well, part with your knowledge then.
I was in the service of a certain general before
I feel like Harrison Ford doesn't like acting. He's never he's always like sleepwalked his way through his entire career. He doesn't even watch the movies he's been in. But he's always been a bit of a, I don't know, he's a weird one. But you know what? He's had some really good fortune with landing really famous characters.
But in the end, I could no longer bear to concern myself
he really
with
lucked out. He just got some like really lucky
After I
roles.
resigned, I came to this place and have since been contributing
That
by
he ended up
teaching
being
military
perfect for.
tactics.
Likes to act on his own terms, which is why his movies suck recently. Yeah, what was his last good movie? Having trouble thinking. I know he's in that, like, Aliens and Cowboys movie that everyone's already forgotten about. He's old and cranky? Well, true. But he's also rich and old and cranky. Blade Runner 2049? Yeah, but he wasn't the star in that. He was like the side character. What are you doing up here?
You after the secret of immortality like all the others? All right. I'm not one to beat around the bush. Truth is, I'm collecting golden glowing cicadas to transcend death.
Oh, is that all?
A long time ago, I used to be a merchant, and I've still got a great hoard of goods. If you bring me some golden cicada husks, I'll trade you something valuable. How about it? Sounds good, right? Hey, I've been waiting for you. So, you find some? Ah, very well. Let me try these things for myself. Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Give me some. I gave you a golden cicada husk.
Ah, very well. Hey, I've been waiting for you. You know, this numbing sensation on my tongue, I can't get enough of this. You know, this numbing...
Okay, he doesn't give me anything. Alright, enjoy your bugs. Isn't that last movie he did, The Call of the Wild, which was him talking to a CGI dog? I did not see it, never even heard of it, so I'll take your word for it. Feed that man. Feed him bugs. I think we've explored the village in full, except I never found this lady's key. What's the point of coming up here then?
If I had to guess, it was probably when I was climbing the mountain for training. It's only a guess, though.
This? I mean, we're on top of a mountain. You gotta specify. The only way to get over to that person is by finding your damn key. CGI of late is looking poopy. It's maybe your taste, what you accept as good CGI has gone so high that, you know, it's now becoming realistic or unrealistically expensive to get it to reach that quality. No, we're not getting over there. All right. Oh, wait a minute, we found a path, I think. Sure. What were the other movies you said you liked? Well, like I said, I've mentioned The Matrix, Big Trouble in Little China. Jurassic Park was a big thing for me as a kid too. I remember getting just genuinely like hyper excited for that and wanting to see it desperately. So I would definitely say Jurassic Park is one of my favorites. But there's also, let's see here. Also mentioned The Thing, as liking that. Excellent horror movie. Hold on, I found still a favorite. Yo, for also horror movies, I mean not horror movies, for humor movies. For a very long time I was into like slapstick, like basically those like Naked Gun style comedy movies were like cracking me up. But I also like Kung Pao a lot too. Can I feed you anything, you lazy piece of shit? No? Alright. Oh, this is like a reserve for them. I see. You live long enough to see your favorite game publishers turn into villains. Well, some of them were villains to begin with, though. Alright. I guess more stuff will be available over here later. Oh no, we can climb up this. And congrats, there was nothing up here. Wonderful. I like being rewarded for my exploration. Maybe later. Other favorite movies I have though, Blade Runner, the original one. That was a movie that grew on me. I remember not liking it when I first saw it. I was like, this movie is like so slow. But eventually I got older and like, they're like, oh, calm down, actually watch something that tries to tell something intelligent. And I liked it. Seems to be locked, it cannot be open.
Ah, so you're the one who came with Hong Jing.
Dune,
Now that you're here,
the
why
original
don't you
Dune? I
settle
haven't seen the
down
new
for a
Dune, but I
while?
never really cared for the
Feel
original
free to
Dune.
ask anyone around if there's anything you need to know. I admit I don't know much about what's out there, but I am curious. Never been out
RoboCop
of
is
the
also a
village,
movie
you
I really
see.
like.
Everything I know is from the
Terminator
tales of
2
my
as well.
friends' travels. It's been too long since I last had some good fish. Now I'm feeling peckish.
Dune has good world building but bad storytelling. Well, I think a lot of people like Dune for its story, right? I mean, I've read the book as well, and I don't know. I guess this is not my kind of sci-fi. I appreciate it for what it is though, and everything it inspired. Alright, I'm just not gonna find this lady's damn key. Maybe it appears later. Alright, let's move on. We got enough time to do one more level, right?
Mount Tianjushan awaits us on the other side. Ready?
Keys are in 2 different missions. Oh, for one lady's bamboo door? Jesus. I guess it's in this mission, so she's at the mountain.
We have to find my master. We'd best head for the summit. Don't worry, I know the mountain like the back of my hand.
I think you'd like Blade Runner. I need to watch it at some point. I just never have. I don't really have a lot of time for watching movies. But that was one that was on my list for the longest time. Maybe one day I'll get to it. Whack, the whack, the whack. Okay, stick is good now. You like your outfit? It seems like it'd be a pain to put on every day, though.
I'm heading for trouble here.
Well, you know, I can deal with that. He's only like 10. Go kick his ass, Hong Jing. Get him. Okay, maybe he was gonna kick my ass. That's why you have servants to put your outfit on. I don't think this lady's rich. She's like considered a hermit. So I think she's doing it herself. All right, let's rectify that, shall we? Are you like a magic lady? Do some magic on it. Here, I'll do some magic on it. Are you? He's like on a thread. He literally had no health left. He's like 1 HP. Mortis. It was true, Mortis. Okay, I'm fucking up hardcore. Fucking up repeatedly, in fact. My tiger's so tough. He nearly kills me with one hit. In fact, you just... Alright, never mind, we're not going that way. I don't even need to. It's like, you don't have to go that way if you don't want to, player. We put really tough enemies up here to be dicks. So you know what? Going this way. I want to fight the sexy mermaid. What is that? mermaids. Are they really mermaids or they live in like a shallow creek bed? We have mermaids at home type. I kind of feel bad I killed the doggy. He just wants a drink. You know, I cringe whenever I hear the word doggy come out of my lips, by the way. It's like, what, did I just use the word doggy? Oh. Fuck. It's a big Sonic. A mermaid pussy got you. You gotta use the word pussy. You can't just use the capital P word there, you know. It's not funny unless you say pussy. Just want to make sure you've been included on the memo we all got. Smell fish. Oh. Do I have to?
There's bound to be something around here. Look carefully.
Yeah, let me go make sure that save point is activated and it's gonna spawn me there because that seems telling over there. I mean that Robert Pattinson seemed to enjoy it. What? That man would enjoy anything though. He was in Twilight. He's literally tasted the worst humanity has to offer. What the fuck? The reference to the lighthouse, he fucks a mermaid. I believe it or not, I've not watched a lot of James Patterson or Robert Patterson like movies. I think the only thing he's been in I've ever seen was The Goblet of Fire. You know, his big hit. Well, put him on the map anyways. He also jacked off a wood carving. This is sounding like an interesting movie.
So he should probably be fine. I'm just slightly worried given his age.
Oh, there's a fucker that killed me a few times over there. Rip Cedric. Didn't they wasn't trying to revive him a big part of the stage play? Like they use a time turner or something? Good thing Cedric died, otherwise he would turn evil. What? Why would he turn evil? He's Hufflepuff. They don't turn evil. He went to the Museum of Sex in New York City once, and they had an exhibit on Japanese pornography, and they had old wood carvings. Yeah, like one of the... Literally, there's a famous painting of, the fisherman's wife, where it's, tentacles. They're technically a classic. not going over there. Screw that. Lots of giant squids. Well, I just know of the one famous one. There's been a lot since then, though, that it was that were inspired by it. You know, every culture, I guess, has its freaks. Like, some Japanese people like, you know, tentacles, and you know. So what's wrong? So what's wrong with that? It just, you know, not like they're actually engaging in it, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah. Killing that tiger, nope, no thank you. Ambushed. Bamboozled even. Destroyed. What the hell happened there? What'd I miss? I just got killed by 2 Sonics. How difficult would you say this game is? It's about as hard as the Neo games. Not too different from those, really. It might be a little difficult. It's definitely harder than Neo 2. Neo 2 was easier than Neo 1, I know. These assholes in it. I can just run past it. Look at that's happening to me. It could have been worse. Those things are set up as a booby trap over there for that fight. Let me get you back to life.
Thanks. I won't make the same mistake again.
Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa! Where'd you come from? Oh, this is not looking good, y'all. Where the big He follow me? There's like fucking mermaids everywhere and shit. Sorry, lady. You're on your own. Can't deal with all that. Good knowing you. Off you going to bed. Have a good night. And now we'll go back and check out this lake. I think it's just a bunch of, like, ladies. Yeah, there's nothing really in here. Never mind. want some? You want one from me? What do I gotta give you? Do you want a ritual sword of chaos? Give me another DZ flute. Gets hungry after he eats, right? Okay.
Master would get furious and I'd hide in the bamboo wood. And then my brother would always come to find me. But never mind that. We should get moving.
I see an item over there. Could that be that lady's key, maybe? No, but it's rank 3 steel, which I did need. Good for now. I'm kind of like rushing through this level, it feels like, but you know what? Don't care. Is there a lot of enemy variety in this game? But still, there's enough for the amount of game I've played so far. I would say. Every level usually has some new enemies in it, which is usually about the best you can hope for in a game like this, I feel.
This is bad. Just look at the state of this. I do hope Master's alright.
Yeah, ain't looking too good, is it?
This could be a challenge. Don't get
Oh
careless.
fuck. What's a fucking cave crocodile? He did damage. Oh, he did a lot of damage. Used my special move there, but I felt necessary. Interior crocodile alligator.
We broke the enemy's formation.
You know, it doesn't work in the rhyme quite as well. Where were the rest of his legs? That's the important bit you latch onto, that it didn't have a fully functioning pair of legs. Alright. Let's use some chi crystals so we can level up. My build is probably shit, and I'm willing to accept that. But they've made it weird by putting all this, like, Chinese folklore into it. It's hard to decipher, okay, what's good and what's bad.
Becoming more distorted. It's a lot like it was at Guangzhou. Don't drop your guard.
Hey, Sonic, you need to move faster because you're throwing me off when my attack. Like, my block, my parry. Seems like he moves faster than he does. And then he's just like, nope, I'm gonna run over you now. Look, I can't make that jump. Oh. I can come up and around it somehow. Buddies, you're gonna go to conserve battery and internet here. Have a good night now. I'm almost done anyways. But hey, you have a good night. Thanks for being here.
We use these for our training. When I was a kid, I often left them splayed about just like this.
Yeah, this will be my final mission of the night. If I can even finish it. Depends on the boss. Dragon, oh good. That's what I needed. Increases the recovery effect of the dragon's cure pot when used. It improves the dragon's cure pot and reinforces the ability to condemn. Okay, it just heals me more now. Alright, chat, what do we got left to discuss tonight now that half the people who talk are gone? This feels like a scene that's meant to sell the HDR if I had HDR on. How agonizing it is that we need sleep and money to survive. Oh, the pain of living, you mean. This boss fight? This feels like boss fight. Well, I'm about to discover a new type of pain, probably. Wait, did they? Okay. Kind of remind me of that monster in Princess Mononoke. That's the beginning of it. What the fuck are you, though? Oh, my death. Why'd that crane make a seagull sound? Because that's the only sound effect they had in their sound files? I don't know. Birds, they often video games get the wrong bird calls in there. It's pretty common. Hell, even God of War had crow sounds for ravens. It just happens. We forgive them for it, though. God, this thing hurts. It's hard. It's a squid bowl, I think. We'll give it a few tries before I get too frustrated to, you know, worry about sleeping. Think you are seriously underleveled? Well, I did kind of rush through this level, but no, this is how a boss fight goes. You get killed a lot. You're always at a disadvantage, you know? Look how many times I died to the last fight. I'm just like, wow. Insta-killed on one hit. Okay, that's a must avoid. That's never a good feeling, right? When just boss insta-kills you at full health. It's like, oof. Maybe there is something underleveled. Yep, I'm dead though, so you're, I mean, more. Jesus, she's almost dead. We'll get him next time? Yeah, I don't think we're getting this guy tonight. I might have to do some leveling off stream or something at some point. Don't think you're supposed to die that fast? Well, I'm not a heavy armor build. I'm basically high HP, but I don't really have a lot of heavy armor on me.
Know your limits. Get back. Oh dear. They're tougher than I thought they'd be.
Got a very nasty delay on whatever his moves are.
I'm sorry. Thanks. I won't make the same mistake again.
Well, took 10% of his health. You're not dealing a lot of damage. I think you should probably level you a bit before you fight him again. I didn't... How much damage should I be? I'm hitting him with a stick, keep in mind. The goal in this game isn't not to do a lot of damage all at once, or at least as you think. You usually want to like stagger them so you can do like the special attack on them. Since they're trying to copy Sekiro, you know. It's a boss fight, they don't go down quick. But I might do like a few levels. The thing is, it's a couple levels though, it only goes into certain stats. It's not like a general level up like in other games. It's more about getting the timings down for your parries. Have I mentioned how much I loathe Souls-like games? It really depends. I think FromSoft is better at it than your Team Ninja. But for some reason I do kind of like their games too. I don't know why. I just do. Like a stall build, but I'm assuming you want to balance. Like my build probably sucks. I'm not gonna sit there and like claim it's perfect. I don't think I've ever had a good build in a Neo type game. Which I think is now we should no longer call these like Souls-like. We should call these Neo-likes when they're like from Team Ninja. Really? Okay, you do that again, sir, and I'm suing. I feel that's a bit liable at that point. pretty much the same thing. That's why I think these are like Neo games now. Do the full... What is the fuck? Oh, I think there's like a half second more delay on it before he throws it out. Okay, the suit is going through now. The lawsuit is the official. Yeah, I warned him. Told you. You heard me. My lawyer is being contacted. Oh, that's the housekeep. Myself because of all the freaking hair strands. Maybe that wasn't a good design for your body. Oh, really? I'll make like 2 more attempts and then I'll probably call it a night. Skill issue? It's always a skill issue, isn't it?
Allow me to assist you.
The thing is now, I can no longer associate the word skill issue with anything but those AI presidential gamer videos. Because they say it so much in them. Have you guys checked those out yet? The presidential gamers? Where they like clone Trump, Obama, and Biden, have them play or whatever game it is, or discuss anime. Yep. That one didn't count. That one totally didn't count. Yeah, they're popping up more and more every day. I guess it's become a trend. I've seen some good ones though. Though there's certain, I think they've caught on a bit now, so there's some low effort ones out there now too, which they're like, oh, that'll quickly kill it off. Yeah, I haven't seen him do that move before. Okay, this boss design is terrible because you can't see yourself do all the fur. Okay, I paired him like a fucking master now, right? Except for that last leg. Alright, final attempt. Maybe I'll switch to my sword this final. I guess you could say that this is a hairy... So yeah, this is very annoying to fight because when I'm up close wailing on him, I can't see my own body to see what animation I'm in. That might be a problem. But yeah, those parries were freaking sick, but he still didn't get staggered. Just if I don't instantly die here, though. Alright, come at me, you son of a bitch. Does way more damage than the staff was. still dead because he just still destroys me. Guess you could say that this is a heavy situation. Yeah, we'll get him next time though. I think that's it for me though. I'm a little tired from like doing video editing all today and then streaming. So chat, you feel like calling it there? What's up, Goat? Cheers for the stream. Yeah, I'll be finishing up, hopefully finishing up my Hogwarts video tomorrow. All I gotta do is put my captions in it, and then hopefully Rune can send me the intro so I can release it, you know, on Thursday. Or Thursday, I'm guessing now? Yeah. A demon just needs some head and shoulders. Sleep time? Yeah, that's the idea. I'm all out of energy. But chat, I should be streaming again tomorrow, so I'd love to have you back. Hit that follow button if you're new. You can also join my Discord. Thank you for any subs, gift subs, or bits tonight. Also, thank you to the mod team. Thank you all for being chill. My mouth is now full of spit, and I gotta get some water. So, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you all tomorrow, everybody. Peace.